Hey guys,
Hey,
I'm Dom.
I'm Justin.
And what's your name?
My name's ARon Silvestre.
Alright.
We did it, guys.
I pronounce it Aaron.
We got it. We got Aaron.
Yeah.
We got ARon.
OG
We did
dude. OG.
OG.
Now,
OG ticket.
Aaron, Aaron.
Yeah.
We all know, everyone, even the viewers, they know that you are huge. So I wanted to...
Thanks, man. I know.
So I wanted to ask, what began your leadership roles? Like, you've done stuff in middle school, you've done stuff in high school, you've obviously done stuff in college. What was, like, the initial thing? What brought you to the world of leadership?
So what brought me to the world of leadership was my first time ever public speaking was probably when I was 6 years old. My dad was just incarcerated because he was a illegal immigrant back then. And, there was rust on the truck. He was coming home from work, and the policemen detained him and all the workers. All the workers that he had that day went back to Mexico. My dad stayed because he was paying his taxes, thank the Lord. And I remember going down to town hall right over here on Elm Street, and there was this protest happening against how illegal immigrants were just not rightfully detained.
Mm-hmm.
Laws are laws, but whatever. So I was 6 years old. I was wearing yellow, and we're at town hall, bunch of cameras, bunch of people talking, and people were just yelling. And I looked up to my mom and I said, "Hey, Mom, do these people, will they care if I say something about my dad?" And she said, "Well, I don't know." So she asked her friend who was in charge of the event, "Hey, could my mijo speak?" And within seconds, I was whipped to right in front of the top of the stairs. They put a microphone in my hand and they said, "Speak." And the only thing I really kind of can think of that I said was, my dad deserves better. He was unjustly put there. And from that day, from that moment, I was like, wow, there's a certain vigor and power that you get from having a voice and inspiring others. Though they may be simple words, if you have a truth to you, people will listen because people like that. So that continued, and it's been about, since then, finding the people that believe in me and believing in them that I have power with me and I can change. So in high school, one of my mentors was Tina Philibot and John Webb or Josh Drosers, and over here it's been Katie Dixon, Elizabeth LeClaire. And so you find these people that believe in you, and it only gives you the will and inspiration to find who you are in your leadership. So it's about finding your voice and finding the people that care about you so you can care a little bit more about yourself.
I love that answer a lot, actually.
That was a really good answer.
Yeah. What were your first words?
Mama!
Was it?
No, I don't know.
He wasn't there.
Probably tacos.
He wasn't there. Alright, going from that. If you could build your perfect leader,
Oh,
like a robot,
a robot.
what would be the first 3 things you would consider to be the priority to make a leader?
Like the ingredients?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, not like sugar, like
To the perfect
qualities.
soup.
What were the Super Puff Girls? Sugar, spice, and everything.
Powerpuff Girls?
The Powerpuff.
Yeah,
Sugar, spice, and
that's-
everything nice. I think a
That's
great
special.
leader has to be. This is not the first ingredient, but audacious. When I'm looking at a leader, I want them to be dislikable. Likeable people go through the world, and everyone likes them. However, they don't change the world.
Mm-hmm.
I think people who are more dislikable find spite in everything and have the need and the want to change things that they dislike. And so they will by their own force. So, first ingredient,
Hatred.
dislikable.
Can I counterpoint? I feel like it's not about dislikable. It's just like the leaders that you're thinking of, like maybe Martin Luther King Jr. Like it's people that are going against like the status quo.
The norms.
They're going against the norms. They're leading for a better future, and they're leading against what the majority of people think, which is why people think they're dislikable. But like, when you say dislikable, do you mean to the majority of people, or to their followers? To like, what do you mean by that?
To the majority of people, I think, as you were saying, great word to say the status quo. We fall into rhythms, patterns, and when people change those, people say that they always like change, that they want it, but in reality, we just stay within our comfort zone. And so, when I say dislikable, I am trying to say the people that are going to shake things up and for the best, whether the people like it or not. Because it is the people, I feel like, even my perception, the people who change things, I look at them with an eye too, but in the back of my mind, I think, they're doing this for a reason, and I'm going to let them be, because to them, it's what they need. So I'm going to keep that dislikable as a word right now. Second ingredient to sugar, spice, and everything nice would be, you got to have a leader that is able to articulate their thoughts. Someone who is quick with words, maybe doesn't have all of them, but can get the idea from them to you and make you believe in that, in their idea too, as if it was your idea first, even though they created it.
So would like charismatic kind of fall into that a little bit?
I think it's a aspect of charismatic leaders, but I don't think you need to be a charismatic leader to be a great one. I would just give a little nod to my papa. My dad has told me 3 times that I'm not a charismatic person.
Fair.
So I'm like, oh, thanks, Dad. And then my friends are like, you're really charismatic. I'm like, apparently not. So I don't think you need to be charismatic. So articulate, disagreeable. Last one would be visionary, which goes with disagreeable, but someone who just sees and wants.
So they can't be blind, okay.
Well, they can be. Oh, there's this idea completely separately. It's not an idea, it's fact. Fantasia or something, where some people don't think in pictures, they only think in ideas. So like in your head, imagine a beach. There's sand. There's water looming in the background, and you hear the waves. And you see everything happening in your brain, don't you?
I honestly don't.
I wasn't thinking.
Like people have done that recently. Like, oh, picture like a red apple, and like I can't really.
So you don't see a red apple in your brain?
No. Like I don't like picture things.
So
like that.
maybe you have. I think it's called Fantasia. Anyway, this is just a really cool idea that I'm like, whoa, it's a different way of life. So, visionary, disagreeable, dislikable. Disagreeable is probably a better word. And articulate.
So, I'm assuming, just quick answer, do you, like, yes or no, do you have some future career in mind?
No.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Well, as you're graduating,
Yeah.
what is the goal for after you get that diploma, walk the stage, walk down, take that picture, smile at the camera, wave at your family? What's next?
What's next? I feel like I'm at a current point where 2 weeks ago I was like, oh my god, I need a job. My friend just called me while I was walking in saying, hey, let's start your job search. And I want a job. I wish I could end college and say, like, I got a job. I'm definitely presentable, know my shit and everything. But, you don't need, I hate to say it, you don't need a why. You don't need a reason. You don't need a job just yet. We're currently in a society that pushes you to have everything set up, cookie cutter. But you don't need that. You don't need the job after. Take a break, relax, continue working in your job if you have it. But, life is going to continue with or without you. It's up to you if you want to start that right now. But know that in the U.S. culture, there's always going to be work. And you're going to be stuck in the chain of work that you have. So might as well enjoy some free time now that you have it.
just gonna scrap my other question I had because I realized it's not working out. So
I didn't want to go into finance. I'll do it at one point, just whenever it happens.
is there any one skill or hobby or interest that you cannot get into but you would really love to? And you can't get into for any
Can't get
multitude
into.
of reasons.
I know, being a model, I gave up on that one. Okay, completely separately. Not separately. I'm gonna answer this, but it's not a hobby. Yet again, it's an idea. Do you guys know the red box game?
Redbox.
If you knew me,
I know you now.
no.
Well, if I did know you,
If
What
we
would
were
you do?
friends to strangers, strangers to friends, I don't know.
Oh, like
we're not
the-
really strangers.
We're not really. Thank you,
Yeah,
Dom.
we play that. Yeah.
So, great game, love it. One of
Mhm.
the questions is, what is a dream that you gave up on? And I'm going to take this the same way that you asked me mine.
Yeah.
Just flip it. I gave up on being the fun friend.
Oh, we know.
So I don't find myself as a fun person, and I hate to say it, but I would love to be the center of attention, making everyone smile, and giving all the jokes. But that's not me.
mm-hmm.
So currently, maybe this will change if I just change an aspect of myself. I'm looking for the habit of becoming the fun friend that you want to go to for a good time. Because currently I'm the philosophical friend who's yapping facts, and that's it. That would be my habit.
Do you find anything wrong with being that type of friend?
I mean, I don't. However, I get bored of myself too.
Okay.
And I think I need to change. I need an update. And there's been no software updates for a minute.
Yeah. What about physical updates?
Physical
You
updates.
got bigger?
Oh my god, one of the best habits that you can do for yourself is do a sport, be active. It's all cyclical.
You want to join our volleyball team?
No,
Alright.
He was the manager for like 2 days or
You
something.
want?
I was. Never forget.
Put it on your resume.
I think
you might
you
get a
could
job.
He did that just so we'd follow him. I think that was it. In his term.
You know, if you pay me, maybe.
I don't have money like that.
I did it. I said it. That was my question.
What was your question?
Would you want to play volleyball? I could go if you need me to.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
What was your favorite elective here on campus?
Favorite
Or
elective?
favorite class just outside of your major?
American slavery. So, this class, I'm forgetting the teacher, he was the interim dean, and now he's currently the new Honors Society
Not Lowell.
person.
Not Matthews.
No,
Matthews
he
is usually the old one.
starts with an N, something, Nelson, whatever his name is. Anyway, fantastic teacher. And yeah, you learn about slavery in middle school, high school, but the depths and knowledge that this man knew about our local slavery here in New Hampshire, I was just like, wow. So, a few examples. SNU is here because of Manchester. Manchester is the biggest population in New Hampshire, and then we became the accounting school. But Manchester is only here because of the mills. And of course, I'm doing the butterfly effect. There's a chain. However, the mills are only here because of why? Question to you guys. Why? Justin.
Slaves.
Slaves.
Like what?
I wouldn't have guessed
We
that.
get a star.
2 stars.
Let's go.
So, you have this compounding effect. And I would have never thought that because of the mills being here, that was because of slavery, and that was here. And little did you know, Abraham Lincoln gave a speech here in Manchester, right on Elm Street, and Frank Douglas also gave a speech here. And we're in Timbuktu comparatively to the United States.
Sure.
So small. So why would they come over here? And you know, it would be facts like this in these elective classes where I was like, wow, this is a great class. Yeah.
You know, you've been here for 4 years. We
Quattro.
could tell. And, you know, you've obviously gone to classes, which is required. You've gone to these buildings.
Yeah.
You got a favorite one?
A favorite building?
Yeah.
On campus or just in general?
On campus.
The The biblioteca, probably the library.
Oh, okay, thank you for the translation. I'm not sure if the viewers know that one.
Biblo, but anyway.
Okay, now going to my real question.
Yeah.
You're very extracurricular kind of guy. You a lot of clubs, a lot of events, a lot of people you meet and talk to.
Mm-hmm.
From all of that, you have to have a favorite.
Favorite what?
Favorite person.
Favorite person I've met
Favorite person ever.
ever.
Who you've met
Ever.
on Snoo.
Ever.
Ever.
Person.
Person
Okay,
ever.
so this is not because you're right in front of me, Justin. However, you have stayed locked in my memory from the first time I met you.
Really?
Locked
Call her
in.
crush?
I can't forget about it. Out of the
Shut the fuck up, man.
out of everyone that I've met at SNU, you know, we become friends, but meeting you was definitely like the first time I basically met you.
Oh, this is it.
Was knocking on your damn door and you being like,
Oh, hey.
hello, and wanting me to leave. Like, great memory in my eyes because I've gotten to see the evolution that you've turned out to be.
Dude, that must be so awesome for you.
Oh, it's a great thing to know for myself. Like, ego here.
You made me.
I did not make you. You made yourself. I was just a stepping stone.
Dude, I stepped on you.
Yeah. Favorite person? Don't really have one.
Fair.
They change daily. People.
As it should.
Yeah, people bore me quickly.
Ideas don't.
Is it because
Ideas
of the
don't.
philosophical friends or the funny friends?
Depends on what kind of friend you are, but at the end of the day, a friend's
We're
a
all
friend.
Boyfriend.
I'm looking for a girlfriend.
Yes, we don't have this type of viewers.
No.
I'm gonna look at my notes real quick.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yo, he is so giggly for some reason.
I don't know why. Alright. You have traveled, you studied abroad.
Yeah.
And from what I remember, you said that you've gone to Germany, obviously Spain, Mexico, other European countries. Other European countries.
There's a lot of European countries.
Hey, what state am I from in Mexico?
What?
What state am I from in Mexico?
Okay, yeah. So,
Ah!
question.
Yeah.
Zacatecas.
Okay.
So, do you like traveling?
Oh, I love it.
That was what you got. Okay, wait. So like, you gotta have a favorite place. So like, you want to go to. You gotta have like a number one, like in the future.
So, besides Mexico, because I count that
Somewhere
as
you've
No,
home.
somewhere you've never been.
Never been? Want to go?
Want to go? Never been.
Alberto.
Got an idea.
This summer. I really want to go to Machu Picchu.
Ooh.
Really
Where's that?
What country?
Is it Central America? Or no, Peru,
No,
Peru.
Peru, it is. Correct.
Good answer.
3 stars!
What is Peru? 100 points.
So I want to go to Peru. Seems
Mhm.
really interesting. Also Spanish speaking with my people.
They eat guinea pigs.
Yes.
No, they do.
No, I believe you.
I'm not.
Do you have something?
This isn't like a belief thing. It's true. They do.
Do you have something against them?
No, my people also eat guinea pigs.
Yeah.
That's like a thing in that area. I don't know. That little
I've got
belt.
people too.
Oh, you're also from Ecuador?
No, I said I've got people too.
I was gonna say you look like it. Kind of Argentinian, but you know, you're not
Yeah.
German, I guess.
Oh, that was funny.
Thank you. I'm glad you got that one. Some viewers will understand.
You go.
What? What do you think about the apparent recent news that Hitler went to Argentina to hide away?
Oh, that's not new recent news. It's just like
It's like
news.
No, but like recently people have brought it back up.
I don't think he made it.
You think they got to him before he crossed?
Border
Yeah.
Patrol.
Poor guy.
What? True.
Joking,
No, he
joking.
had to lead.
No, I will say so. I have a German friend named Philip. He's from Germany, right? I bring this guy to Spanish church a couple weeks ago, Roman Catholic, and you know he's German. They don't raise the right hand at a 65-degree angle, let's say. Palm down. But in my church, we do.
Oh no.
We do when we pray at the end of the Mass, if someone's going up, like, we don't hold hands. No, we're waving our right hand at that angle, in that form. It can be bent, a little curved, right? And I forgot to warn this man. This guy's face was flushed red. I was like, sorry. Next.
Go. I need more things, man.
I know. I know.
Do you want to go to like the bad questions? Oh wait.
Wait.
I think the first two were pretty
They were
good.
good questions.
Okay, so I don't know when I want this in the interview, but I just want this.
Yeah.
You watch it.
I want this. So
Give it
like
to him.
you were just saying you like Justin's one of your favorite people on campus.
This
you-
was not my point.
Like you met us second day, first day, whatever it was for Justin. And I
First hour.
wanted to ask this not even for you, but for us.
Instead of
Yeah.
Like how have you seen us change throughout the past 3 years, and yourself too?
So I get
But
to
mostly
split right
us.
here. So I will not answer about myself yet.
oh.
You two. So when I first met you two, I saw,
Good
of
man.
course, the scared freshman that everyone is, all the first year. And for you, like, you were always active, always social, always agreeable.
You're a pushover in a sense.
Of course, I see more of a distancing from Justin just because of my first experience was so
Awful.
terrible.
No,
Horrid.
very bad.
Like, he left me in the dust, basically. He made me feel really awkward, and I did my job of trying to get someone from the community that I knew, if not approached early on, would continue a habit to stay inside the room to game, because he was already gaming at 8 in the morning.
No, I wasn't. I was watching a soccer game.
Basically the same thing in my eyes. So it's moments like these where I get to see, wow, now we're having conversations about changing parts of snooze culture, ways to do that. Whereas if I were to come at you with these ideas on your first day, it would have been over your heads. You would have thought, this
Oh,
is way
sure.
too much. How do I even do this? Where do I start? But now people are coming up to you two and asking, can we help? What do I do? Where do we go?
Wow.
I mean, when we talk about the distance, the gap, the spread of this change, yeah, it took 2-3 years. But Justin and I were talking about this when you went to the bathroom earlier.
You were talking about how much of a dumbass you were. You got
Yeah.
all the thing on the table, man. Holy.
We were talking about how those were just things that we would have never thought would have happened. This change that we see right now between you two and the group that we started off with, everyone went their own ways. It's normal. But honestly, I never thought you two would have gotten to this level. Honestly. And why? Because the chances that I am now friends with the people that I was to you guys, when is it going to happen? Think about it like this. I was in charge, let's say, of the next set of leaders on campus. If you look at the friend group that we originally had, everyone in that friend group, you two included especially, are now in charge of different parts of this campus. This should have not happened. I should have not met the people who were doing that. It's just the probability, chance, luck, whatever you want to call it, should have not brought you two to be the leaders that you are. And yet you are here today because of the foundation and the bedrock that you made your freshman year. And I find that to be immensely great for me, knowing that I got to be a part of your stories. For me, that's what brings me joy about knowing you two, that I was there at the beginning, and now I get to see you nearly at the end.
This is going to be a good chapter
Thank you for
on
telling
my
so awesome,
bibliography.
Yeah.
Holy. Anyways,
Holy Machu
you got a
Picchu.
favorite color?
Yes, I do! It is orangey red.
Oh, they said orangey green earlier.
No! Terrible, that's like, I don't know.
Is this an orangey red?
No.
Absolutely not.
I don't know.
You're an...
All right.
We can go to bad questions now.
Dude, I'm really excited to see how you react to what I'm working on.
Thumbnail, by the way.
It's actually crazy.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
Pet peeve. Oh.
Do you know what a pet peeve
Dude,
is?
Yes, of course I know what a pet peeve
You
is.
told us about all of them.
I definitely have so many.
Yeah,
And I think
so
about
many.
them weekly. But now I'm just blanking for no reason. Of course, people chew, people that move
What?
their feet with scuffs.
What?
Like.
Oh, like the
Like
shuffle?
dragging?
Oh my god, pisses me off.
Like a horse?
Slow walker. Like, these are all
Heavy
typical.
foot?
People that don't say true to their word.
Ooh.
People that say, I'm going to do this, and don't accomplish it.
That sounds very targeted.
This is something that just pisses me off because I lose, one, respect to the person, and time. That could be two. If you want to do three, respect for myself that I trusted in this person.
Holy shit. He's cooking.
So-
cannot fuck up. We cannot fuck up.
If I don't follow through with my word, I apologize to the nines. I'm doing what I can to make sure that they feel and know that I've messed up and that I'm sorry. But if people do it to me repetitively, I'm done with them. I'm not going to waste my time, my energy, my skill set on people that aren't giving me that time back. So, people that don't say true to the word, pet peeve.
Speaking of, little memory of you.
Not speaking too true.
Do you remember the fair that we went to for a Cape trip?
Oh my God, the
early
deer
on.
fail-
Oh
It was us
my
three,
god.
Matt Egan, Ryan Sear, and I think Josh was there.
Josh
so.
was there.
We
And
gotta
so-
go back.
And so
Next year, let me go.
And so I thought we were promised to have money to spend, or like the money spent for the rides.
Correct.
And then that did not happen. And you made excuses about
Oh,
it.
fuck.
I call those excuses apologies.
And so I just want to know.
When are we going? And do you have the money ready?
October
I had a different question.
17th we'll go.
October 17th? Mark it
That's
down.
homecoming. That's homecoming.
October.
No, but my question was gonna be, what's your beard routine?
Beard routine?
Yeah.
I shave on Sundays only.
Is it like a religious thing?
No. It's just like, why are you going to shave on any other day but the Lord's Day? I mean, you got to look presentable, right?
Does that include...
So you do it after, or like before you go to church?
Jesus.
Before.
Okay. You don't manscape before?
We will not talk about these subjects live on the internet.
It's not live.
It's not
I
live.
can-
We could
I
cut
can
it.
fix it post.
We could cut
No,
it.
no,
but
I'm
we're not
upset.
going to.
Yeah. Oh, your turn.
Okay, well, we have this, fun question we always bring up.
Yeah.
Because it's nice to compare,
Yeah.
In Washington, they got
DC.
D.C.
Okay.
I think it's in D.C. Is it not? Oh, fuck.
Washington State?
No. Where is it? Where is it?
I think it's one of the Dakotas.
It's in the Dakotas?
I think
Where the fuck is Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, it's
It's
South
in the
Dakota.
Dakotas?
Yes.
That's so fucking
Yeah,
stupid.
Henry lives there.
Dude.
That's so fucking stupid. Anyways, right over there in Yonkers,
Yeah.
they got the guy at the foreheads, most influential.
Yeah.
Nothing about animals.
Okay.
What are the foremost influential animals ever? I fucked
For
the
you.
question.
Ever. Okay,
Fuck this
I'm gonna say hummingbird.
Holy cook.
I'm gonna say
Holy
a
cook.
hummingbird. Okay. No, for sure, that is my favorite animal.
Okay.
Stop yelling!
Tom.
They don't even got stuffed animals in them.
They don't.
I don't even got that one. I mean,
Dude, Tom.
How
shut
about we
the
say-
fuck up.
what is the green animal really small?
Ooh, the
Leprechaun.
pigs from Angry Birds.
No. Panda? What is that? Like he's one of the people from the Panda movie.
The
mantis.
The mantis. The mantis.
Yeah.
For patience.
He was an asshole in those movies.
Okay,
He was so
well,
sassy.
I'm saying hummingbird first. So one for patience, one for hummingbird
how
means
you-
living fast and living like with energy, because they die really quickly.
Could you say B then?
No, everyone would say B.
I don't think anyone said B.
B.
I'm gonna say a deer.
Because they get
'Cause
hit. I do. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Turn around. Turn around. Turn
I
around.
was
Fuck
gonna
you,
say
dude.
that. I was
And
gonna say
the
that.
last one would be,
It's the third time today.
I don't know, an ant.
Queen?
Because they're bigger than themselves. They could carry.
No, they care about the community. They don't work for themselves. They care for about
Oh, but you
others.
couldn't say, why are your shoes off?
Wait, but like, aren't they like really fucking strong?
They can carry like 3 to 5 times your body weight or something like that.
No,
My body weight?
I must say, I'm not going to answer this question, but I thought you were going with what are the most influential people in your lives?
That'd be so stupid of a question.
That is-
So stupid.
That is
Yeah.
such a good
I wouldn't
question.
even,
We're not going
I
to use
wouldn't even
that.
want that answer.
Anyways.
Next
tell us
podcast
about
is...
Oh, yeah.
Go.
What?
4 influential people.
Oh,
we are doing that?
Yeah, sure. Why not? He
2.
mentioned it.
2?
Oh, 2.
But not
One.
your no one in your
No.
family, no one in your family.
No family.
No friends, no bitch.
No friends?
No family, and that's the only contingency.
Okay, then I will say
Thing.
Tina Kim Fallball.
Okay.
Is that
Yeah.
your middle name too?
No.
And then my friend Matthew Jones.
I think I met Matthew.
You probably did.
Is he the one who does the watches?
Yes.
Like,
He made my watch.
Ooh,
Not this
I
one that I'm wearing.
I got a.
like a blood diamond type of thing, like slavery. Okay. That's fine.
He's in fact white. Which me.
Let's not get political now.
I think those are the 2 most influential people on my personality.
Back in elementary school, 2012, circa 2012, did your school, maybe you were in elementary, whatever grade you were in, did your school have you vote for either Mitt Romney or Barack Obama?
No.
Oh, okay,
I really dislike that.
I know, it was so
You don't know anything.
I was thinking about it earlier today.
What?
Wait, I have a theory. I think, because, like, I think I voted for Mitt Romney, because I didn't know either of them.
Because he was white, huh?
No.
We got
I
the
don't-
scoop.
No.
Send that bitch over to Bedminster Price. Holy shit.
No. So, they only give us the names. We didn't know anything. But I'm pretty sure my theory is that they base it off of who they think our parents talked about and watched the news of. But I don't know why I picked Mitt. Because,
Did your parents?
no, I don't think so.
You should ask.
I'm scared.
Okay.
I'm scared of the truth.
Can't be that bad.
You
I slept in the house. I don't have a question.
Dude.
I'm out of questions.
I'm not ready for this to be over. I'm having a good time.
Ooh, sibling tier list.
Oh, that's actually good.
Sibling
Yeah,
tier
including
list.
your half brother, right?
Yeah, Salvis. So, last one would be Salvis.
Why? Because he's not full.
Oh,
You
no.
never see
Sylvester.
them.
I haven't seen him in 3 and
He says,
10 months. 3 years and 10 months.
dude, we rarely see you in like 3 to 10 months.
Shut up!
We don't even live in New Hampshire, man.
I ask you every time I go to New York, hey, can I see you? And you're always
You
like,
asked me?
no. You're here. I see
I'm not
you.
here. I'm in Mass, Billerica.
You ever heard of it? He goes to Billerica High.
I've heard of this many
Or
times.
East.
I just got that.
Okay.
Holy.
I think then first would be Daniel, second Eric, last Salvador. Then he's first because of proximity.
Mhm.
He's-
That was important.
Proximity, yeah, yes.
He's really just there, cercana, and then probably Eric, but Eric's just second because he's more quiet. Literally, he does
You
not.
hate him because he's introverted.
That's not.
That's
okay.
exactly what he just said.
Basically, change your personality for me.
Okay. We just do another bad question. I asked a question from someone.
Which is really funny because Ryan is my
That's
one of my
it.
best friends. However, he's very much like my brother Eric. So I feel like I'm always hanging out with my brother Eric when I'm hanging out with Ryan because they're same person.
Is his nickname also BBB?
Forgot about that one.
Dude, I would never forget about that.
I'm gonna call Ryan the next day I see him tomorrow. What's up, baby? What did that stand for? Baby back bitch?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You knew what it stood for.
Nah.
Ooh.
Me,
I love
pick
this
me.
question. Can you take-
You.
Yeah.
Yes,
I do
you,
hate this
Alan
question.
Silvestri. Did you ever have a rival in elementary school?
Such a stupid
No.
question.
Okay.
Did you have a rival at all?
So I was class president. I think junior year.
Of elementary.
No.
How does that work?
That is so funny. So
Not that funny.
Dude, he's like a fucking dad, man. You
He's
just
like-
say two things that don't add up. He's like, no fucking way you did that. That's genius.
I'm an old soul. People say that.
Old head.
What was it? Okay, so junior year, I was posting something for homecoming, and I spelled shirts wrong. Okay,
How'd you spell
I don't S-R-I.
He knows. He knows.
T-S,
it?
right?
S-R.
He's an asshole. Holy shit.
So
Dude, you,
I don't trust in my writing abilities. That's probably my weakest point about me, my writing abilities. You know, I was in an IEP for all of my academic career.
What does that mean?
Inexperienced.
It stands for
Idiot person.
stop. No, it's really rude to say that,
I'm sorry.
man.
Well, you're not saying it.
It called individualized education plan.
Okay.
Oh.
You're special.
Meaning I was in special education for
Yes,
all of my.
Yes. We should have put this in the thing. In the little notes IED.
You could ask me a question about it and I'll answer. Anyway, so
Okay.
so I just spelled this one word wrong. I suck at spelling. Worst thing about me, spelling. And the guy started rumors about me.
Rumors?
Rumors.
He cheated on his girlfriend.
You know Adele? Rumor has it.
Rumor has it.
So I've never liked this person since.
Adele.
No, love Adele.
Ooh.
True.
Speaking of Adele. Speaking of music.
No,
Ooh.
I use Apple.
There's-
Thank you.
So stupid. You've never done karaoke. You
Zero.
don't seem like the karaoke guy.
I'm not. I'm the one
What?
leading it.
Okay.
Okay.
Settle down.
Alright, buddy. Leader over here. If you could have a set list,
Yeah.
aka just tell us your favorite songs.
Favorite song?
Top 3.
Hey there, Delilah.
Where's that going?
Okay, let me be. Hey there, Delilah. I'll put that as second.
Why did you start second? What? You know, the fact that was the first thing you thought of should be first. Because this other two, like, you just...
Like, that's the one that I always say. Because it's such a great song.
Yeah, hey there, Delili, what's up, like, in that new city?
I'm thinking of your city. Not Bill Ricka. Do you have a Bill Ricka song? Exactly.
No.
Dude, you got fucked. You just
Yeah,
got
it's a
you.
song. It's called The Bill Ricka Song on Spotify. Look it up.
Can I look at my playlist for a second? I'm not good at...
Okay, how about this? Yeah, no, I understand it comes, like, the pressure.
No, it's not the pressure. I just don't know the names of songs.
I think... Okay.
But you know your
Do you
number
want to
two.
guess the songs that he plays?
You're not gonna
If
know.
he doesn't know the name, then I won't know.
Wait,
the
what do
name.
you mean we're not gonna know?
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Third,
Prima Materia.
Night Trouble.
Oh, yeah, we don't know. What the fuck is that? What was that by?
Sounds like a
The-
TikTok song.
This is it.
Dude, it hasn't even started.
Great for studying, great for being sad, great for thinking about your day to ponder.
Yeah.
And then last one would be Test and Recognize.
Oh, you showed me this one.
Love this
You
song.
showed me this one. It's like a
But-
fire alarm.
Yeah, but I gotta be in the mood to love it. But I like
This
it.
is like your gym song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you showed me this one.
This sounds like you'd be in like...
I heard this in like a zombie movie once.
Yeah.
So that's one? Or
Sure.
do you not want to rank them?
Okay, Delilah, Test, Night Trouble.
Okay.
Delila's not number 2, okay. What is one thing that not many people know about you? And don't talk about that IED thing again.
ID? AP, oh.
This
One thing that not that many people know about me. Is that a butt plug on your computer?
What?
Oh, yeah.
A
Well, it's from
sticker?
Sensor Bingo.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know when you were part of Cape?
Hey, relax over there.
Whoa.
Oh, drama.
One thing that people don't know about me, I'm really self-conscious.
Oh, shit.
Fair. I can see that.
Yeah, I'm really
All
self-conscious.
great leaders are, in a way.
My fun fact version of that would be I love to donate blood.
Like to a specific person.
No, just random.
What is
Gotta
your
give back.
blood type?
O positive.
Are you supposed to say that out loud?
What do you mean?
Like, are you supposed to share that information?
Yeah.
We're not gonna steal his blood.
Why-
To all the
I
people
guess-
listening, I highly recommend donating blood if you are
Especially
all the criteria.
You get orange juice?
I get apple juice.
Yeah, but it's...
Is that a blood
Yeah, like-
question? Or-
Yeah, because, like, it's usually
Snack on the side.
after
Yeah.
Oh, is
you
it?
have to, like, yeah, something about the blood.
Ooh, what's your favorite vitamin?
Vitamin C.
Which one's that? Orange?
Yeah.
Nice. You live in questions.
No, sorry, I just realized it's 10:20.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
I have nowhere to go tomorrow, by the way. Tomorrow's the day of the Lord.
I'm planning on sleeping over in ours, but she did also just text me, "Hey, I'm tipsy." What do you think was one of the most pivotal moments for you at college?
At college, I have not thought about this question. Great question.
Yes.
Wow.
Thanks.
Good job.
Really good question.
He's glazing this.
I think this is the first one where I just don't have a response.
Wait, what was the question again? We should write it down for other people.
It is written down. It's the
Oh,
newest one.
so
written
why
down.
don't we... Oh.
Pivotal
my
moment
experience.
when
Oh, wait, no, you did.
I don't think you're supposed to have one. I think it's like, what do you want to do with your life? Right?
What?
I feel like let me.
That's just not
It's
that
gonna
question.
make sense in a second. When people ask, "What do you want to do?" It's a question that everyone asks because everyone thinks that you should have one.
Even though we're like babies.
All just waiting for an opportunity to hit us, and we're just gonna take the first opportunity that comes our way.
Yeah.
Because that's
not
life.
true.
Okay, I'm not going to debate this right now. Well, that and a bunch of other things. Yes, you're right, but it's the same thing. I don't think there was a profound moment that changed me. It's cumulative.
Mhm.
If I were to think of a moment that I really remember, it would be getting ice cream with Cam and Justin before my first year here at SNHU and asking Cameron Moquin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, and Justin Kaminsky.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I knew them from high school. They both came here, both studied here, and I said to them, "Let me go get ice cream for us. Let's go to our local ice cream place. Tell me what I need to do to be successful at SNU." So I came into SNU already thinking, what's my storyline going to look like? And I think it's like ideas like that which really push you over the edge walking into a space. So, but I don't really have a great one.
That
In
sounds
college.
like a great one. Oh, in college?
And that was before
'Cause that was
college.
that was still surrounding SNU though. Like you looked for this opportunity because of SNU.
Because I knew I was going into college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, kind of going off that because of the way that you worded that. Would you say that you are truly yourself, or do you put on a facade, another personality, a face?
Both. Okay. Rant. People who are listening to this, I hope you disagree with me in the best
All two
ways.
people.
Maybe. Not even there.
When people say they want your most authentic self, I disagree. I disagree so heartedly. People say, give me the best version of yourself. I don't want the best version of yourself. I want the best version that you're going to give me. Not the best version that you're going to give yourself. Why? Because I'm greedy. Right? I want the you that I want you to act and behave like. And I know this sounds really stupid. But, by the way, I completely agree with Brene Brown. Brene Brown's work on authenticity and vulnerability. However, I don't think the best way to go about yourself is to be authentic to you. It's to be authentic to others. I think we need to change the wording around. Don't be authentic to you, be authentic to others. Maybe that's the same thing for other people, but to me it's not. And do I even know what I really mean by this? No, but it just makes sense in my head.
Dude, you should do a TED Talk. That'd be awesome.
You could talk to Dave Hudson, the one we just met yesterday. He does TEDx now. He loves TED Talks.
You'd be a good TED Talker.
No, I just saw
I probably wouldn't listen, but like, it would be good.
No, Gia Anderson Solo. You know her.
Gia Anderson, yeah.
Yeah.
She's played a ball.
She just did She just did one. She just did a TED Talk.
Did she? Actually, I feel like I did see that on LinkedIn or Instagram or something like that. I think Instagram.
Well,
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wait, that's awesome.
Was it about
I just know
education, or-
her from pickleball.
The point of her TED Talk was to, when you say to people, where are you from, change your wording. Same idea as my idea. Change your wording just a little bit. Where are you coming from today? Because in her life, her being from East Asia, people always ask her, where are you from? But what does that mean? Home, US, there, what languages do you speak? What's your real question? What's your intention? So it's about bringing that scope of the question down to somewhere where you can begin and then branch out.
And that's what she talked about, right?
That was her argument.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Ooh, new question. Write down. What is something that, like, kind of TED Talk, whatever, just a talk? What is something that you are super passionate about that you could talk in front of an audience and be an expert about?
Public speaking. I do not find myself to be the most articulate person. Funny now.
I would. Not the most, obviously, but...
Thank you. No, I appreciate that. We all need to work on something. Public speaking. I just love talking about it. Tips, tricks, whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give a few out right now. So, if you're shaking in a presentation, what you can interpret that as is either one, nervousness or excitement. Your body reacts the same way. You need to flip the switch and just say, I'm feeling excited. You're feeling the same emotion. Flip it and you're going to feel it. If you say to yourself, yes, I'm shaking, I'm nervous. Of course you're nervous because you're shaking. Flip the wording. Oh, I'm excited. Of course you're shaking. You have so much energy to give. So what can you do with that energy? You can make a big gesture on the slide, point to whatever you need to point at, and the energy that you're now shaking with has now been released. You've released that tension that you had. Or, if you're reading right from a script, a paper, and you only have a mic, or maybe there's a mic attached somewhere, what can you do? If there's a paper shaking, spread the paper. So it's starting to create lines in itself. Don't rip it, but the energy is going to force itself out so you're not shaking. Attach your hands to your side, and then you're here. You're stable. Or, if you get sweaty palms, sweaty ears, not sweaty ears, but red, right? What you can do, have water, walk up with it, take the sip. It's going to cool you down because your hands are thermoregulators. And the same thing with nervousness in the mouth, the boca. If you have a dry mouth, if that's the way of presenting because you're getting nervous or excited, whatever you want to call it, pop a gum, a mint. It's going to make you salivate. That's why we have cough drops. The only thing they do is make us salivate so we stop coughing. That's it. Same thing when you're presenting. If you're presenting, if you get a dry throat, right before you go up, have a gum, something that's going to make you salivate, and you're going to stop. So it's ideas like these that just get me like, oh my God, why don't people know this? Why didn't our education system teach us these tips, tricks, and tools? Why are we forced to present? And a cyclical process that's making us nervous because we've never been taught to properly present. So I can go on about the subject probably for an hour on our cues, on how to make people actually look at your presentation, the ways you can speak, the articulations that you need to do, the staircases that you need to climb and fall to make a point valid, or mental model shifts to make you think that you're doing better than you are to hype yourself up. Like it's these ideas that I can just yap about.
And do you think you'd want to pursue yapping about these ideas, or is it just something like you share your friends to people online? Like,
For fun, I made a whole presentation, 26 slides of how to present on public speaking, all of my ideas. I'm really proud of it.
And then where have you shared this? YouTube, TikTok.
LinkedIn.
No, I would not put it on LinkedIn.
You could put it on LinkedIn.
You could sell it.
Put it on,
I presented it
Sophia.
to my fellow RAs. Like, one thing that I also taught that maybe you should know is never point at people. You
Don't do that, dude, please.
It's rude.
Yeah.
That was scary.
Don't you do
Pause.
that.
Palm up, right? Never palm down. Why? 1940s. Palm up. All right?
Okay, Roman Catholic Church.
So, you don't point at people, but you do point at directions and you point at information, but it is a wrong thing to point at people. It makes us feel uncomfortable. And then the other thing, you never put your hands in your pockets or behind your back while presenting what's behind your back. Our subconscious brain is thinking so much.
Poopy.
And that's going to deter us from taking in the information. Hands up, get out of this box that you have created, your comfort zone, branch out. People are going to take your words way more seriously. So if you ever want the presentation, notes, help, your friends want help, call me up.
You want to send me
I mean, I'll present it to you.
Is it like
Right
is
here.
this one of those presentations that like it's just like a picture,
Like a
or like
board
one
press?
word, or is like actually like a lot of words? Like you don't need to be presented. Like you just read it and you're all good. Like what kind of presentation is it?
Oh, I'm the type of presenter to give only like 6 words on a slide.
Yeah.
Because you got to know. I would not read more than 10 words per bullet point.
Mm-hmm.
You've lost my attention. You're not a good public speaker. You don't know the information well enough. Today, I had my last class. The homework was to make a presentation on any subject on public health. It was due yesterday. Didn't submit it. Made it today at 7 in the morning. Finished it at 10. Presented it at 11. No, I mean, there wasn't more than 100 words in the total 5-minute presentation. You just need to know, because the audience will zone out looking at a board. But if you're interacting with them, looking at them right in the eye, not at the forehead, in the eye, people will listen to you and they will commend you for your speaking abilities.
Mm-hmm. Just say it.
This is a tough follow-up, man.
Just say it. I know you want to.
I really do want to say it.
Yeah, just say it.
Do you want to say it?
What's my
No, you say it.
weak points? I probably have a lot.
Dude just wants to ask that question.
Do you want to do it? I don't want to do the final yet. It
Wait,
has
what
almost
was
been.
it?
It has almost been an hour though.
No, we
Y'all
should,
are a good tease.
we should be like wrapping up soon. But like, wait, what do you want me to do?
We should wrap it
Are you
up.
not telling me to do the final?
We should. I was kind of telling you to do the final, but I don't want to do it.
Well, let's do the
So I need you to back me up right now.
Wait.
Holy shit! It's 10:30.
Wait, what was that other? Which? Oh shit. Okay. Not just Snoo, but in general, what do you want your legacy to be?
That's a good question. I wish I got this. I'm alright.
You know, when I pray, I often ask for the Trinity to use me as a conduit to serve others. AKA, I want to leave a legacy of service and giving. And if I can do that, I fill my tank up, and hopefully I fill up the tank of others. And that's what matters to me.
So you're like a gas station.
Yes.
With only diesel,
Actually, we're eco-friendly here.
electric.
Yeah.
Those aren't eco-friendly. Apparently, they use gas to power.
Yeah.
That was really sophisticated. So, do we think we want to end it before the hour mark?
Are you ready?
To leave, to finish the interview.
Are you ready? You ready?
Yeah.
All right. What? Sorry, I got nervous. He was looking at me.
Dude, no, excitement.
No, I'm not shaking.
Gesture
I'm
big,
just-
gesture big of the energy.
seizures.
Out.
They're not seizures. They're just excitement.
What the fuck
Oh
are you
my God,
talking
did not say
about?
Alright. On a scale of 1 to 10, what's your favorite flavor of birthday cake?
Birthday cake.
Dude, I think only one person got the answer right.
Yeah.
And I don't remember who the fuck.
Okay, well, I have one thing before we do any final thoughts.
Yeah.
Throughout this entire interview, this 1 hour long interview, I've been drawing on my little notebook. And I've been writing some of the things you've said.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to keep it or no. It's okay. We'll staple it together. But this is gonna break time. So
Show the camera, show the camera.
so as you can see, that's Aaron.
No, you can't see it.
It's
only,
Aaron.
no, higher up.
That's Aaron.
Can you point it closer?
No, you don't want to point it closer because
Oh, it's just fully reversed too.
Well, now you can't keep it
You know,
because it's broken.
one of my favorite ones is slaves.
What about Fantasia? Is that how you spell it?
I don't know. I'm not sure if that's the right word.
Is that from me?
Hitler form.
He's gonna cry.
He's gonna cry.
I'm not gonna cry.
No, you might cry.
He might do it.
No, I welled up 2 days ago, and I think that was the tank.
The diesel.
Dude, what is it with you and like tanks and gas and?
I don't know. I'm very much a metaphors guy.
I know, but you're
Thank
using
you.
the same ones.
Okay.
No, you're not keeping that, buddy. That's mine.
Buddy, don't call me buddy, man.
Dude, I'm sorry. You just
Ooh,
you're
I
like
get nervous with buddy.
Another pet peeve.
Oh yeah, that's definitely one of them. People who use
Talk down to you.
there's a word for that. It starts with a D.
Down.
defibrillators.
No, that's
Distribute.
no.
Dundee.
I'll text you guys later.
I don't
No,
know.
wait, search it up right now.
Yeah.
First one to find it wins money.
What's a word that starts with D?
These.
Dick.
Wait, why is that the?
What? Oh. Under.
Yeah.
Why is that common?
My favorite word that starts with D. Under.
Ordered. Oh, why
Demean.
Oh,
Oh,
that is such an
demean, yeah.
easy word. Why the fuck
Should've
would you
thought.
think of that?
Or like
Why do you
degrade.
demeaning? Yeah, degrading. That's fucked up. Any like
Some people like it.
Not me. Like I'm not gonna call you buddy because I'm gonna put you out of lowers.
Friendo.
Like, you know,
Pal.
don't call me pal either.
Cunt.
this
Well-
took a lot of hard work and I ripped it.
I
It's
want to.
so
I do want to take a
sad.
picture of me delete the thumbnail. It's really good.
Take a picture of him holding it with it ripped.
No. It would just be that. I don't want Aaron.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any last thoughts from here with our interview, or just with Snoo in general?
Any final goodbyes?
Any final thoughts? Do your best. That means jack shit.
Not to us though. To yourself.
To myself.
Do your best for me. Type shit. It's on here.
No.
Oh no.
No.
There's just not a picture of them.
Dude, he's been thinking for not an hour yet. It's almost close.
Are we done? Let's get to.
Yes,
Actually, the intro and
let's-
outro will be enough. That'll get to an hour.
Have you seen one of our videos? Do you want
You
to
want
watch
to watch
one?
one right now? You want to watch like the Chris Kelly interview right now?
No, that's actually the worst one because he's a.
Ryan Murray. Is
Can-
the
can you
worst one.
re-ask-
Ryan Murray, you were the worst one.
Can you re-ask the question? It wasn't formulated right.
Which one?
It's your interview.
No, which one? Because like it
Like
could
the
be-
last question that you just asked.
Oh,
you,
yeah.
you asked like 3
Do you have
different
any last
thoughts.
thoughts?
Any last thoughts?
I was just
In terms of like the interview, like these are different concepts over here.
On college,
On college,
on job.
I have
Uh.
come to think of the average college experience to be setting society up for success. It's not that I view high schoolers as any bit lower. However, when you go outside of your wee little town and you experience other people for the first time that literally are from different countries, then and only then will you experience a dash of life and the endless possibilities that there are to ideas and thoughts, ways of thinking. That's why we go to college, in my eyes. To learn in class, but the American education system focuses more on the experience of college. Everything outside of the 1 hour and 15 minutes that you get for class. So we're going for, one, the experience, and through the experience, you're learning about life. That's why we care so much about community, because community is all that we have in college. That's who we're spending our time with. They become our family. And you will bring that to your children, to your partners.
What if I'm celibate?
Shut the fuck up.
I think that's why we go to college here in the U.S., to see ways of life that we would have never thought without our friends / family.
I have reflected on that sometimes. Like, my town, very white. Not many.
White!
Not many diversity. Not much diversity.
That was the first one?
No, not ARon was.
Okay.
But coming here, like, I've met so many people from so many different walks of life. Like, it's really cool just how many different people that I've met. Like, how many different people that I've met.
I mean, can we also just talk about,
Economic and political systems.
Shut the fuck up.
like, even if I were to be in a monoculture of white people, I would still learn something, of course. It would just be copies and paste of the same
Very limited.
thing.
Very limited.
Yeah. So it's just cool to know that there's more.
Yeah. And on that note, we're going to end this episode of Senior Interviews with Justin and Dom.
You can say bye now.
Oh, thanks!
I see the great stars fall in the beauty of it all. When the sun comes shining through. Tomatoes, rainbows in my mind, but I think of you sometime. Now we spend some time with you. Just the two of us. We can make it. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. And like castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You're good. Don't wait for me.